What's up, UVF? It's your boy Casey, coming at you live from my dorm room, recorded. So we're all here, we're college students, doing college-like things, like mindless homework assignments, countless research papers, buying expensive textbooks, and I don't know, drowning in a sea of student loan debt. But on top of all of that stuff, the most important thing about this college life is our friends. Keeping up with our social life, going to Applebee's after 9 p.m. to get those half-priced apps, staying in the Anvil till 1 a.m., attempting/pretending to do our homework, dating during the fall semester, getting engaged by the spring. Oh my gosh, who said that? Yeah, I went there. People think I'm salty, but I'm not. I'm just over it. Like, you haven't even dated for 6 months. Okay, let me stop with the shade. But above all else, what is the one thing that college kids love more than anything, but can never get enough of? Sleep. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. College is the time for consistent all-nighters, endless staring at Word documents, constantly dozing off in class and chapel. Don't act like you don't do it. We all done it. I've done it. Maintaining a proper sleep schedule is like asking us to move a mountain. When you have a 10-page research paper, 2 quizzes, learning a new language, having a test in that language, a group project, all due in 1 week, that's not called college. That is called death. Okay. Let's get a little serious. So I asked my good sis Google of how many hours we're supposed to be getting of sleep, and she said teenagers need to get about 9 hours of sleep, adults need to get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep, most adults, and young adults, that's us, who typically go to university or college, we need about 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So I got a little curious, and I'm like, well, hey, I'm around like hundreds of other college kids. Let me ask some of my friends and see how many hours of sleep they get per night. This is gonna be fun. We are supposed to be getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep as college students.
That's hilarious. I don't remember the last time I got that much sleep.
Because studies show we're supposed to be getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep
I'm so bad.
as young adults. So, can you do a fair range of how many hours? Loving the Marvel cinematic sounds in the background. Awesome.
Maybe 4 to 5 hours.
Weeknight.
It varies.
It varies.
I don't have like a consistent time I go to bed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
some nights I might go to bed at 2 in the morning.
Okay.
Some nights I might go to bed at 12.
How many hours of sleep do you typically get on a weekday when
On
you
a
were in
weekday,
college?
average, I have about 3 to 4 hours.
I just try and get 8 hours, but I definitely get 6.
Yay!
or 5,
We're
so-
supposed to be getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep. Audrey, what about you?
Well, in my blanket doesn't
Yeah,
say
in
that.
that sense. You're sleeping right now in your blanket.
No, I get this is about 4 to 6 during the week.
4 to 6? Okay.
6 to 7.
6 to 7? It varies.
Yeah.
So.
2 to 7 fake. 2 to
2 to
It
7?
could be either an hour or 6 hours. That's pretty much the
Oh, okay. Your body needs sleep just as much as it needs food, water, and air to survive and function. So when you're sleeping, your body takes that time to heal itself from the day and restore its chemical balances. But when those chemicals don't signal to your brain that you're full while you're eating, you tend to be eating a little more than you should, which is probably what attributes to the freshman 15. But we're not gonna get into that right now. Sleeping also gets your mind right for retaining your memory with all the new information that you learn each and every day. But with lack of sleep, your short-term and long-term memory can be negatively affected, leaving your brain exhausted. Because ain't nobody got time to be finding Nemo and finding Dory out on these streets, okay? I know where P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way Sydney is. I hope you do too. Do ya? Do ya? Do ya? Sleep even affects the processes of keeping our heart and blood vessels happy and healthy, along with the many different systems that we have in our bodies as well. So while we're sleeping, our immune systems are fighting and protecting our bodies from the bad bacteria and viruses that will not leave us alone. So when you lose sleep, you're losing the battle against sickness, my friend. And who wants to be sick? Gross. Here's the tissue. One lit thing about sleep though is taking those naps. Taking a nap is literally in every college student's schedule. And it's even in the Bible. Jesus took naps. It's in the text. But for real though, taking a nap is perfectly fine as long as you balance it within your day. According to the National Sleep Foundation, the recommended time frame for taking a nap is actually between 20 to 30 minutes, not 2 to 3 hours. Are naps frequent in your schedule? Because we're supposed to be taking 20 to 30 minutes of nap time.
Wow.
And we tend to do
I
way
do
more
not
than
do
that.
I don't have
Okay.
time to nap, so
Okay,
no.
fair.
17
Yeah.
to 27 minutes.
17 to 27
I
minutes.
take 2 to 4 17 to 27 minute naps throughout the day.
Don't feel like doing that math. So, great.
So I did, but I realized it was kind of like a filthy addiction because I'd like
Okay.
go take a nap and then I wouldn't do anything productive. I try not to unless I'm really tired. I'm gonna be honest. I've napped twice this week. Neither times did I do anything productive that day.
Well, today was a 2-hour nap.
Okay.
I nap at least an hour a day. I try
Okay.
to.
Do you nap at all?
If I have the time.
Yes.
And if it is,
Mhm.
it's like a 2.5 to 3 hours.
I pulled an all-dayer today. I didn't nap at all. So, I am proud of myself. While naps don't necessarily make up for losing some sleep the night before, they do help improve with your alertness, your mood, and your performance during the day. I couldn't remember that last point. Okay guys, so I think you understand the point of how important sleep is and how it can positively and negatively affect your body. Because believe me, I have so much more information to get into. I've only scratched the surface, but that would make this video a lot longer, and I don't think you want to be watching me that much longer. So no tea, no shade, I completely understand. So I'm just gonna cut it off right here. Think you get it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment, positive comment if you so choose or led to. And I hope you learned something. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.